But just to go straight to the point, Caucasians, okay? Lots of white people, almost all of them, they have life insurance. And when I went to the African community, most, actually a lot of us, we don't have life insurance. Simply because we don't believe, we simply don't believe in, getting life insurance. And I mean, we have to really ask ourselves a question, okay? Are we not going to die one day? Are we not going to die? Of course we are, right? We are all going to die one day. The question is, when do we die? Okay, so that's the question. However, the fact is that we are all, all going to pass one day. We are all going to leave this earth and pass, and pass on. So why not get life insurance? Life insurance is not your enemy. And it's so sad that a lot of us, especially us, Hi everybody, Ladimbungu here. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be, I don't want to make it super long, and I'm going to go straight to the point. And so this is basically a wake-up call, okay? This is a wake-up call for a lot of us, but especially in the African community. Yes, definitely in the African community. All right, guys. So whenever I have these kinds of videos, when I talk about something, this is because I have done my homework, okay? I have asked a lot of people. I really did ask a lot of people. Even only in my African community, I did ask this question. And I was quite shocked, okay? I'm quite shocked to learn that a lot of people, especially, again, I'm saying especially in the African community, don't have life insurance, okay? They just don't have life insurance. And funny enough, lots of people that I have, I spoken to, for example, just to go straight to the point, Caucasians, okay? Lots of white people, almost all of them, they have life insurance. And when I went to the African community, most, actually a lot of us, we don't have life insurance. Simply because we don't believe, we simply don't believe in, getting life insurance. And I mean, we have to really ask ourselves a question, okay? Are we not going to die one day? Are we not going to die? Of course we are, right? We are all going to die one day. The question is, when do we die? Okay, so that's the question. However, the fact is that we are all, all going to pass one day. We are all going to leave this earth and pass, and pass on. So why not get life insurance? Life insurance is not your enemy. And it's so sad that a lot of us, especially us African people, we continue to, to live in this ignorance that life insurance is not for us. Life insurance doesn't bring luck. Life insurance doesn't do any good. How is that? You know what I mean? If you are going to die today, if you are going to pass, don't you want to leave something to your loved ones? Don't you want to leave something to your kids? I was one of them. I am not even going to lie to you. I used to be one of them. And I think it's the way, maybe where we came from, or, the way we are raised. A lot of African countries, They don't have life insurance like that. You know what I mean? We really never knew about life insurance, but nowadays it's very, very extremely important to have life insurance. Again, when you go, when you die, don't you want to leave something to your kids? I know I do. I want to leave something to my kids. And if I can leave them money from my life insurance, why not? Instead of me going just like that, but if I am going to go and leave them something, why not? I remember when my mom used to be alive, we used to get a lot of letters, okay, offers about life insurance, things in that nature. And as soon as we saw them, we were like, oh no. My mother was like, these people are bringing the spirit of death, they're bringing the spirit of death in my household. And I used to back her up too. I was like, yeah, Mom, you are absolutely right. You don't need life insurance. You're not going to die now. I always thought that my mother was going to die a very, very old woman. I had it in my head, and that was it. No one could tell me death is like a taboo. In a lot of African families, we don't want to talk about death. We don't want to talk about it. We all believe, I don't know why, we think we are all going to die old, or we are all going to die at the same time. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Some will die young, younger than others. It is just a fact. It is not a taboo. We have to talk about those things. So at least, when you talk about it, for example, with your kids, they know that, you know what, Mom used to tell me this. Dad used to tell me this. One day they are going to go, and they want us to continue the legacy. I know a few people, kids, whenever they try to even talk about life insurance to their parents, they flip out. Like, are you trying to kill me? What kind of ideas do you have in the back of your head? You know what I mean? It's like this huge taboo. We cannot talk about life insurance. We can't talk about death. Because we just don't believe, we do not believe in life insurance. Unfortunately, guys, the older you get, the less chance you have of getting a good life insurance. Sometimes you won't qualify anymore. The older you get. The older we get, our bodies go through so much traumas. We start developing a lot of issues. High blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, high cholesterol. We develop a lot of issues, I'm telling you. And the more health problems you have, the less chance of having life insurance. The less chance you have of having life insurance. And sometimes by the time you finally decide that, oh, now it is time for me to have life insurance, then it's too late. You have so much issues, so much health issues that now you can't even qualify for life insurance. And when you die, when you pass, you have nothing to leave for your kids. Nothing. Nothing, as financial, I'm talking about financially, you have nothing to leave to your kids. Because my mother, she left a lot to us, okay? And I'm talking about being wise, a lot of good advices, a lot of good morals. You know what I mean? My mother left us a lot that helps me throughout life. But it would have been also good, if money came with it. You know what I mean? It would have been awesome if also she left us some kind of life insurance. We have so many kinds, like different kinds of insurance, different kinds that if You know, the unthinkable happened. You can leave your families with with a lot of good financial freedom. We have mortgage, for example. We have mortgage insurance. We have funeral insurance. We have life insurance. A lot of different kinds of insurance to help you with your families. For example, if you passed, you can have an insurance that's going to pay off your mortgage. So, for example, your spouse doesn't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? That would be such a good thing. You go, but you are leaving your families with a good financial freedom. Life insurance isn't a taboo. Yes, I know that sometimes people get carried away. I've heard stories, okay? I've heard a few stories about a husband killing the wife so he can have life insurance, the wife killing the husband so she can have life insurance, even kids killing their parents so they can have life insurance. A lot of them, they get caught though. A lot of them, they end up getting caught. But the thing is, it's not everybody. If someone is doing that to you or have bad intentions, it's simply because they probably never loved you to begin with. Because what kind of a person is going to kill their spouse so they can have their life insurance? That's not love right there. That is not love. You know what I mean? I remember when my mother got really sick and, she was telling me how she regrets never getting a life insurance, and she was telling me to apply for life insurance, but it was already too late. You know what I mean? She already had some health issues, and it was too late, unfortunately. So I'm telling you that, think about it. Think about it, because you are going to die one day. One day I'm going to be a dead woman. Ladi is going to be a dead woman one day. It is a fact. I have to accept it, and I do. I am not going to live forever. My time is going to come one day. I hope that I get old. I want to see my grandkids. That is my hope, my wish, and hopefully it happens. However, my life is not guaranteed. I can wish all I want, but if my time came, my time comes. There is nothing I can do about it. All I can do now is pray, pray to God, keep me safe, me and my family. I want to see all of them, grow old. I want to see myself grow old. I want to see my great grandchildren. That is my wish. But only God knows. Only God knows. I'm telling you. The older you get, the less chance you have of, having a good life insurance. And life insurance, it is not even expensive. Guys, it is not even expensive, I'm telling you. Sometimes about $20 a month, $21 a month, less than $50. Most good life insurances, they are less than $50 a month. $50. What is $50 every month? My life insurance is not even $40. I think I'm at $28 every month. That's nothing. But it's a good policy, a very good policy. I'm not going to go into details, but it's a very good policy. You know what I mean? And my agent, he's such an awesome guy. I remember when I went through the application process, he did everything for me. All I had to do was just provide him with my name, all of the good stuff, and he did the rest. He did the rest of the work. So what's stopping you from getting life insurance? You know what I mean? I'm not saying this because I'm trying to sell you something, no. However, I'm saying this because I'm very concerned. I am extremely concerned. Like, it shouldn't be this way. Why do a lot of, and I'm sorry, I have to speak facts, okay? I went to a lot of social media, Facebook. That's usually how I do my surveys. I go into Facebook groups. People are very open. When you ask them questions, they're going to tell you. They are going to answer your questions. And a lot of people who have life insurance are Caucasians. A lot of them, Caucasians. Even African Americans, not just Africans, but even African Americans, only a few of us have life insurance. This is how, you know, a lot of Caucasian people, I'm sorry, it is what it is. A lot of them, they have successful lives. You know what I mean? Because their lives are so organized. And imagine, you know, you pass away. However, you leave your kid or your kids with $1 million life insurance. If you have a smart kid, they can even open up a business with that money and be successful. That's how you stay successful. We have to help our children. We have to help our families. If I am going to die, I have to leave something for my babies. I have to. I just can't die and leave absolutely nothing. That's unacceptable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A lot of us, we live in the USA, in United States of America, a country with lots of opportunities. What is stopping you from getting, from getting a life insurance? Nothing. Really, nothing is stopping you. It's just you don't want to get it. God knows why. It's just, especially our African people. I'm going to say it again. Life insurance is such a taboo in the African community. Some parents whenever some kids are approaching their parents to talk about life insurance, it's like they wanna beat up those kids. They want to beat them up. Like, how dare you? How dare you talk to me about life insurance? Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Do you want me to die young? No. You are going to die one day. Get a life insurance. Okay? If you want to work with my guy, the guy who has helped me and my family for life insurance, I'm going to have a phone number. I'm going to pin it in the comments. If you want to reach out to him, you are more than welcome. Okay, you can text that number, and I'm going to let you know how he can reach out to you so you can discuss life insurance. He does everything for you. Or you can just do your own research. You can do your own research as well. You know what I mean? Do your own research. Search around. So many good policies out there. Do your own homework. Find a good life insurance. Do it for your families. Please. We have to do this for our families. My dear African people, don't run away from life insurance, please. Who's not gonna die? We are all going to go. So get your life insurance. I'm telling you, get it.